All right, today we're jumping into a story that, let's be real, probably hits close to home for anyone who's ever felt like they're just faking it till they make it at a new job. We're talking about Lin Xiaoyun. Her journey from being this nervous, insecure newcomer to a total force to be reckoned with, well, it just perfectly captures that real-world grind of finding your place. So, let's get into it.
So let me start by asking you something that might feel a little too real. Have you ever been on the subway or in a meeting and just kind of discreetly tucked your bag out of sight? Or felt that little flicker of self-consciousness, hoping nobody's really looking too closely at your outfit? That exact feeling, that's where Lin Xiaoyun's story begins.
And that feeling leads us straight into our first section here, this idea of a fake bag's dignity. It's really all about that struggle for appearances when you're just starting out, right? It's about that huge gap between who you are and the person you think you have to be to fit in.
See, this bag is supposed to be her armor, but honestly, it's paper thin. She scraped together every penny she had for it, not because she wanted luxury, but because she just wanted to belong in this world that felt so far above her. It was her one little attempt to look the part.
Oh, you can just feel her anxiety, can't you? Every time a coworker just casually glances her way, it feels like an interrogation. She's living with this constant, gnawing fear of being found out, of being seen as a total fraud. And man, that is exhausting.
And this insecurity, it wasn't just at the office. No. It bled into every single corner of her life. She got so wrapped up in being the perfect, supportive girlfriend for this guy, Xian Peng, that she just completely lost herself. Her own dreams, her own career, all of it just got pushed to the side.
And after all that effort, all that sacrifice, this is what she gets. Not a thank you, but criticism. This one line from her boyfriend is just so brutal because it shows that everything she did wasn't just unappreciated, it was completely dismissed. It's just a soul-crushing moment.
Does any of this sound familiar? You know, the small salary, the fragile ego, using things like a bag or a job title to try and prove to everyone, and maybe yourself, that you're doing great. But on the inside, you're just kind of falling apart.
So, all this pressure to please everyone, to keep up this facade, it eventually pushes her right to the edge. She finds herself completely lost at a crossroads, where her career and her personal life are about to collide in like the worst way imaginable.
Her boyfriend pressures her to do something truly unthinkable for a lawyer. He wants her to fabricate legal evidence to help him out. And for a terrifying moment, her loyalty to him nearly makes her throw away her entire career, her ethics, everything. Her integrity is just hanging by a thread.
You can just picture it, can't you? It's late, it's raining, she's sitting at her computer, and her hands are literally shaking. This is her absolute rock bottom. She's about to sacrifice her core principles for a guy who doesn't even respect her. The tension is just, wow.
But right when she's about to go over the edge, something pulls her back. And it's not some dramatic speech from a mentor. It's a tiny, completely random moment, a single photo that offers her a chance at redemption.
So get this. In the middle of this massive personal crisis, a random news pop-up just appears on her screen. A little interruption from the outside world that is about to completely change her inner world forever. And what is it that stops her cold? It's a photo of a child, one of those left-behind children, completely vulnerable. And those eyes, they just seem to look right through the screen, right into her. It's like an electric shock straight to her conscience. In that kid's gaze, she sees real hardship, true powerlessness, and it just instantly snaps everything into perspective. Suddenly, her own problems and the awful things she was about to do feel so selfish. And her reaction isn't to just sit there and think about it. No, it's immediate. It's visceral. She literally runs back to her law firm shouting that she wants to withdraw the lawsuit. It is a complete 180. A true wake-up call. So, in the end, what saved her wasn't some big, dramatic intervention. It was just a moment of pure empathy. Seeing someone else's struggle reminded her why she became a lawyer in the first place, to help the vulnerable, not to protect the selfish.
After that night, everything changes. This is where we see the real Lin Xiaoyun start to emerge. She starts building her own battle armor. And this time, it's not made of fake leather. It's forged from grit, integrity, and just relentless hard work.
This slide says it all, doesn't it? The transformation is absolutely stunning. She goes from this nervous girl in a cheap, wrinkled shirt to a woman with sharp hair, high heels, who can fiercely throw her wedding ring away and command a courtroom.
This isn't just a makeover, it's a whole new person, forged in fire.
And this part is so important. This new confidence wasn't just handed to her, it was earned. It was earned in these unglamorous, hidden moments, like hiding in a bathroom stall, scarfing down race balls while memorizing legal statutes. That's where her real strength was built. It was messy and it was real.
And then she gets this moment in court. She's defending a survivor of domestic violence, and she says this. Her voice might be trembling a little, but her conviction is rock solid. In that moment, she's not just speaking for her client. She's speaking for her old self and for every woman who's ever had to fight for respect.
So, why do we connect with her stories so much? It's not because she becomes this perfect, flawless hero. It's because even when she's strong, she's still wonderfully, powerfully, imperfectly real.
You know, her journey basically redefines what true confidence even is. It's not some expensive bag you can buy. It's not the status you get from being with someone. True confidence is the self you build after you've been through the mud, after you've made mistakes, but you never, ever lost your conscience.
That's why we love her story. It's not because she's perfect. It's because she is so real. We see our own insecurities, our own struggles, and maybe our own potential for that kind of strength in her journey. She basically gives us permission to be imperfect.
So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. When you look at her story, whether it's the fake bag, the toxic relationship, that moment of crisis, or the quiet grind to build yourself back up, how much of your own reflection do you see?